Welcome back to this Let's Play of The Last Remnant. Last time we found out there's a big army of the Conqueror heading towards Celaplay. We could continue doing side quests, which we've been doing for a little while now, but I think I'm actually just going to deal with this threat. And just going over my... I guess I should show it on this screen here. Where is it? Change formation. Well, anyway, everybody's in stacked attack formation. And the way I have this set up, the only thing that really matters about this setup is that I have one person with Vivification Herb in each union, some healing in each union, and I also have Agent David as the head of one of the unions, along with a sort of good AP support. He has to have at least 80. That's the critical thing. Other than that, it really doesn't matter. There are other ways you can do this battle. This is really the only one I've found that works consistently. Very often, so far, I've been trying to be inefficient about fights. This one, I am not going to screw around. I am just going to win. And we are going to win by just standing around and watching. We are, of course, horribly outnumbered here. Even though I've split into 4 unions, and we have one guest union. I believe there are like 9 groups here, and there's another set of reinforcements that'll show up. We saw those 2 guys in Illusion, as they all call it, Elysian. I'm going to call it Elysian even if they don't, because I'm mean like that. And once again, we're just going to sit around and look stupid. And this is the guest union. They'll probably die. I may try to make use of them sometime later in the battle, but for now, they are just cannon fodder. There are actually a couple other ways you can do this battle along the same basic tactic of what I'm doing here, but I don't really have the characters set up for them. I might actually, with Caedmon's base things, I may be actually able to do one of them. And what I'm specifically talking about are Arcana, which are sort of combinations of spells. And I basically don't have enough people with high-level magic to be able to cast any of them, though I think Caedmon may have high enough evocations that I'd be able to cast Whiteout. I might have to recruit a soldier to fill out the formation, though. And after we finish this battle, we are going to have 15 slots in the unions. We have, I believe, exactly 15 characters right now. No, we have 14. Sorry. So we are going to have to, at some point, figure out how we are going to get, so we're going to have to find another. I'll probably recruit a soldier temporarily. Now, the reason why we're all just standing around here looking pretty is because I'm charging up AP for Agent David to use the Gáe Bolg. And the Gáe Bolg, as you probably saw in the initial fight, is quite effective. Gives you a nice little morale boost just to use it and begin with, but that's not the morale boost that's going to be obvious here. The morale boost that's going to be obvious here is you get a morale boost for every enemy union you defeat. And there are, well, there's up through G right now. So that's, what, 7? Well, there are 2 or 3 more that show up the second, essentially once you clear this group. I gave everybody else orders to resurrect the fallen guest union. it looks like Jorgen is the lucky winner in that competition. And they get even more support. Every time they get it, your opponents get a reinforcement. They also get a slight morale boost. Anyway, I'm actually going to have everybody close in except for Dave's group because we're probably going to try and get off another shot. And you cannot use Gáe Bolg if you are engaged. If you get married, it's even worse. I guess I should say deadlocked. But, and we're actually going to have everybody attack Roas, who's the, oops, I didn't have them close in. That may be bad. Who is one of the two bosses in this area. By far the easier of the two. Well, I guess... Oh, this is the guest union. And they're going after our good friend Castanea, who is substantially more dangerous. This catapult attack can hit multiple unions. It didn't in this case because my characters are all spread out. The key thing, though, is that you do not want to attack Roas when you have... well, I guess Caedmon's team is going to go down. Oh well. When you have any of your characters actually engaged with Castanea, with the big guy. Because the big guy will do something rather obnoxious when she dies. And, right, we'll do that. Oops, sorry. Now, with Dave here, it shows it as gold, but you actually have to sort of cycle around targets to actually find the one that gives an option. It's much easier to do those sort of more unusual attacks when you have a lot of enemy unions around. This might actually not work out so well, because I think he's probably going to kill them. Oh, this may end up being problematic. Oh well. We should be okay. These guys are really being obnoxious with those ranged attacks. Come on. Now, you notice that Roas did not actually die there. She ran away. And we have to sit through this hideously long animation for the Gáe Bolg again, which is my main disadvantage to using it. If you use Arcana, they tend to be rather more long, too. The easiest Arcana to use is Blackout, which uses invocations as its base effect. Oh, hopefully these guys won't all decide to engage this guy. That would be bad. Or maybe actually it's not going to work out for him because he defeated everything. Anyway, we'll just bring back everybody. And I'm going to have everybody break deadlock. Yeah, overdrive here is the command I was kind of worried about. more or less it gives him 5 actions this turn instead of 1. Whoever you kill first gets the gives the other one, between Broas and Castanea, gives the other one overdrive. So from a just purely min-maxing or safety standpoint, it's probably better to kill the big guy first, but I prefer to actually just get somebody killed rather than try and kill this guy second, just because he's such a pain to fight that I'd rather fight him alone rather than trying to wait on all the other guys. Plus, it's a good opportunity to actually get some grinding value out of this fight, which we would not otherwise do. Well, I guess he's going to die pretty quickly anyways. Oh well. Oh, maybe not. He gets 5 attacks on everything he does. So, if you actually had multi-deadlocked him with all of your unions, very likely all of your unions would die. Oh well, more opportunities to practice our skills. Gotta look at the bright side of things, right? Kind of sad that we had morale all the way to the almost all the way to the right, and now it's almost all the way to the left again. But having almost all your unions die in one turn tends to do that. I'm not real fond of this kilo hit ability. It's another one that can affect multiple party multiple unions, though in this particular case it's actually just killing multiple groups. Oh well. There's also an arcana for healing called Rejuvenating Water that I could use at this point, because Glenys starts with a lot of just skill in the remedies tree. Specifically, she starts with, I believe it's Revitalize is the lowest one they can use to trigger it. Talisman's Gift. Okay. Talisman's Gift is not the attack one, it is the this effect which gives you temporary immunity to attacks. But we'll see if it actually goes off with Hammer Spin going. Nope. Rush was too slow. I hope these guys aren't using my herbs to do that. Wow, that was rather bad. Well, as I said, I'm getting some practice with healing. Make up for the fact that I kind of used a couple of cheap tricks to get through most of this fight. Be kind of sad if this group here finished them off, but could happen. As I mentioned, the girl there ran away rather than continuing to fight. She didn't die. Yeah, they'll be back. We'll fight these guys again quite a ways in the future. There are a lot of side quests we've been putting off, so... Well, that's sort of obnoxious. Double time is an evocation which gives us temporary speed boost. I sometimes actually just disable it because it's not really worth the AP as far as I'm concerned. There are times when order of actions matters a lot and you do want to use it, but they're very rare. Well, let's see if Russia's group get in there without dying this time. We do have the speed bonus at least. Provoke, if it's not obvious from what if you can't see it, gives a temporary defense down penalty. Well, he ran away.
Sweet! I hope I've grown stronger than before.
A new power!
There's still plenty of power left in these old bones.
Little by little.
And we got a whole bunch
stronger.
of stuff. Well, not as much as I would have liked, but that particular fight, it's really more about getting past it than actually trying to make the most of it. Otherwise you just get swarmed and it's really kind of awkward. And since it's so early in the game, you really don't have access to characters you really want to grind with anyways, so I'm okay with just sort of blowing through it, literally. I'm going to leave the cutscenes we're about to go into their own episode because, well, they're rather long. I think it's about 10 minutes of straight cutscenes. So if you really don't care about the cutscenes, you can probably skip the next video. Though, I think the first part of it is one of the better cutscenes I've seen. At least for this game, well, actually for any game, really. See you then!